Hello, everyone. News Channel 3, Chief Meteorologist Keith Thompson here with a YouTube and Facebook Live update for you. I hope everybody's doing well on this Tuesday evening. I had to think about that for just a little bit. This is Tuesday. On our Tuesday evening, I hope everybody is doing well. So far, all is well here. We're just now waiting for the showers and thunderstorms, which are going to be approaching. I think we're going to have a couple of waves of them. Wave might not be the correct, really, term for the first batch of showers and thunderstorms that are possible. That'll be early in the morning, perhaps a little bit before sunrise, maybe right around sunrise. But the main push that we're concerned about is going to be arriving as early tomorrow afternoon. And then we'll be over likely by about the middle of the evening. About this time tomorrow night, we should be wrapping it up. I hope so anyway. OC is in the house, Ottawa County, Coopersville. Thanks very much, Chris. Always good to see you. Mike, hey, haven't seen you in a little while. Thanks for checking in over there on the east side. You're going to get a taste of this action, I think, tomorrow as well after we do. Kathy, hello to you in Sturgis. Just had a nice little rain shower. A little appetizer, if you will. Right, Gwen, hello to you. Vicky, hello. Pam, you're very welcome. Thanks very much. Oh, Mike, you're going to come over here. Okay. Well, good luck. And I have to tell you, if you're over here, I hope you don't find anything, because that would mean that we have some kind of stormy weather that I really don't want us to have. Gene, hello to you. Gail in Hastings, Berry County represent. You see what we have on the agenda here. We've popped up a lot of people in the room here real quick, so let me get moving. So here's how we'll start it out. Weather alert day for your Wednesday. Weather alert day for Wednesday, really sort of targeted for early tomorrow afternoon until about middle of tomorrow night. That's what we're looking at when we have strong storms that are likely. Here's what's going on. We have this big old area of low pressure in the upper atmosphere that's going to be cruising right over the northern lakes. And as it does, it's going to be dragging this cold front over us, and the conditions are there, the ingredients are there for severe weather. Remember, when we talk about watch versus warning, you've probably seen this graphic, if not on my page, another one. The difference between the two is the watch, we have all of the makings for a cake that are sitting on the counter. But when we actually have cake, that is the warning. Well, we're going to have, I think, a lot of ingredients to make cake tomorrow, especially in the afternoon. So that's what we're on alert for. Let's see. Hello to you, Denise, Rick in Coldwater. Thanks for checking in. I appreciate it. Well, I missed a lot of comments here. I apologize. Sean, hello to you in Portage, Penfield. Hello, Angie, Ray in Springport. Olivia, I don't think that we're going to get bumped up from level 3, which is enhanced, to a level 4, which would be a moderate. I think that we're pretty maxed out here with it. But, there's another update that's going to be coming out soon. And so as it does, they might take the opportunity to upgrade us to moderate. I don't think it's out of the question. I just don't think it's likely. Union City got some thunder right now. Thanks for that. Tanya, we'll be checking in with the radar here in just a moment. Alamo in the house. Hello. Enjoy that hot weather coming. Candace, it'll be here over the weekend. I got that. That's part of the story. It's going to be comfy behind the storms. So tomorrow night late and certainly into Thursday, the 18th, right? The 19th. Juneteenth will be a fairly nice day. Friday will be nice too, but we'll start to warm up again. And then over the weekend, it's just going to be ugly hot. Perry, hello to you. Bree, hello. Hello very much. Thanks so much. I appreciate that very much. Rick, hello to you in Coldwater. By the way, I did learn about that at a meeting at the Radisson there, that for some, I'm Uncle Keith, and I appreciate that. So I really do take that respectfully. Thank you so much. Rick in Coldwater. Denise, hello. Mike, hey, I appreciate it. And if you need to stop by for a bottle of water, let me know. Just give me a holler. Jen, Battle Creek, pretty much same story. Same story everywhere in West Michigan. Strong storms are likely. And then over the weekend, we're going to have some big heat. Got some hail in Sturgis. Greg, we'll have to check in with that radar really quick here. Kelly in Vicksburg. Wendy, hello to you in Minden. Jeanette in Coldwater. I heard that thunder. Okay, got to get out got to get off the field right when the thunder starts to sound. Going to the UP tomorrow afternoon, wind be along US 127 in Clare. Well, the issue for you, Jeanette, the earlier you can leave, the better, because I do think by the time you get into the afternoon hours, you're going to be dealing with some severe weather. So hit the road. Oh, you're going to be going tomorrow afternoon. If you're hitting the road in the morning, you'll be all right. If you're hitting the road in the afternoon, I would download our weather app, and you might want to just be flexible with your travel plans. Ardell, I got thunder and cold water. Got it. Thank you so much for that. Shannon, a little bit hot outside. Just wait, Shannon. Tanya, hello to you in Kalamazoo. Kenny, hello. I hope we don't lose power either. Orlo, hello. Thanks for checking in. Hello, Pawpaw. Tim, hello to you. Good evening to you. Thanks so much. Tanya, way too hot. I like that. But there's more. It's going to get hotter coming up over the weekend, right? Jennifer, hello to you. And Hastings and Corey, hello. Kay and Otsego, Kaylin, thanks so much. Alma, hello to you in Holland, Tulip City, represent. Brenda, hello. Angie, thank you so much for that. Tanya, hello. Hope it's not real bad. Me too. Oh, tired of trees going through the roof. That sounds like you had some experience there. Kim in Kalamazoo, hello. Ashley, hello. Well, the storm's in the air right now. No, the ones that we're really looking at tomorrow will be developing along a frontal boundary that's going to be approaching tomorrow afternoon. So anything that happens out there tonight or early tomorrow morning is not really what we're looking at. It's going to be in the afternoon. This is just a taste. You're right. Oh, you're going out to the plains next week. Oh, you're going to play with the big boys out there. Thanks a lot, Mike. Well, the storms in the area. Oh, good. Restabilize the atmosphere. Actually, good point. If we get a lot of action overnight and tomorrow morning, that might be a player in whether we're going to get severe weather tomorrow afternoon and evening. That's always a possibility. I don't think it's likely this time around, but we'll have to see. Kelly wants snow. We're heading the wrong direction for you there. Holly, hello to you. And Allegan, Helen, storming pretty good in Sturgis. I got to get to that radar there. Greg, hello to you. Thanks for that report. Terry in Battle Creek, Virginia, hello in Kalamazoo. That's very nice, Bree. Thank you so much. And tell your granny hello. Evelyn, hello. And Carol, storm and hail in Sturgis. Tyra, I'm doing great, thanks. Tina, hello. Got a downpour in Sturgis. Michelle, that thing popped up in a hurry. Okay. Chris, don't blame it on me. Don't kill the messenger. Evelyn, hello to you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Ashley, they could. Rigo, hello. Thanks for being here, Jeanette. You have the weather app ready to go. You're ready and prepared. Thanks very much. Suzanne and Canton. Hello, East Siders. Appreciate it very much. Tanya. Hello, Josh and Lawrence. Alamo Dome. Will it hit us tonight or split around us? Tonight is iffy. Tomorrow it's going to hit. Let's see. Tina still dealing with insurance from tornado in May. I talked to somebody at the Kalamazoo Classic that was still having issues from the dealing with insurance from tornadoes in May of 2024, right? I'm assuming that's what you're talking about. Let's talk radar. All right, let me get to it. I'm going to have to leave the chat here. I apologize, but I do need to get right to it. First of all, of course, it's a weather alert day for us for tomorrow. Possibility of damaging winds and isolated tornadoes. Here's the latest from the Storm Prediction Center. You can still see a chunk of West Michigan. That's what's in orange, is at enhanced risk, level 3 for severe weather. You see our timing there is 2 out of from 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. Everybody not in the enhanced risk area in West Michigan is under a slight risk. Mike, looking over you, Canton, reporting in a little bit earlier, slight risk, but still the risk is there. So let's go right to our hour by hour. We're going to, first of all, take a look at downtown Kalamazoo. All quiet here. So folks in Sturgis and Coldwater got those downpours coming down with even some hail. Look at this. Nothing going on right now in downtown Kalamazoo. It's pretty quiet. Let's go hour by hour. We're going to run you overnight here. Shower, thunderstorm possible. Our model's been pretty consistent with about 3 a.m. having some showers around Holland and Allegan to Hastings, south side of GR. This is not severe, by the way. This is not going to be severe. Don't worry about that. That moves on to the north. Again, not severe. You'll see the next round of storms coming in. You know, our model here is showing that we could pop in with some sunshine tomorrow late in the morning, early afternoon. This is the time when we don't want to see the sun because that is, of course, only going to heat us up. That heat is going to provide more fuel for thunderstorms. It'd be nice if you don't like the storms. It would be nice to stay overcast and maybe keep some off and on rain, but that's not likely to happen. And so, yeah, in answer to your question, Ashley, I do think that there will be plenty of time for these for the storm atmosphere environment to fire up, to ignite, to regenerate. Here we are at 3 o'clock. Notice Niles, Stevensville, Michigan City, New Buffalo, down to South Bend, getting some big thunderstorms. There they go. They are rumbling right on through. So between 3, 4, 5 o'clock, notice we got those storms. I want you to watch as we go from 5 o'clock to about 7 or 9 here. More storms moving through. Now, as we go from 7 to 11, I think that's my next stop on it. You can see, by the way, over on the east side of the state, Mike, you might not have to go anywhere, buddy. Hang out over there on the east side if that's what you're looking for. But you can see all the way from the Thumb area, Flint, Saginaw, all the way down to Detroit by about 7 o'clock tomorrow evening. Going to be rocking. That main line that crosses through here is going to be the brunt of what we're looking at. I wouldn't be surprised at all if we have a thunderstorm warning out of the out of this issued sometime tomorrow, late morning or early afternoon, out of the Storm Prediction Center. So be on guard for that. Don't be surprised if you hear it. By 7, 8 o'clock tomorrow night, this is all going to be on the east side of the state. We'll still have some showers and a thunderstorm or two, but things will be winding down. By 11 o'clock, yeah, still some rain in some spots, especially north of I-96. But that will just be some showers. That threat then for severe weather will be heading over into Canada. So what are our potential impacts here? We're looking on the high side for strong wind, mainly straight line winds with some heavy rain. The good news here about this when it comes to rain and flooding is that this is going to be racing through. I mean, this is going to be moving through like a rocket ship. The bad news about that is, of course, that's going to be encouraging for strong straight line winds. The good news of that is that, yeah, we'll probably have some pockets of heavy rain, but because the rain will be in and out in a hurry, the low-lying areas, the localized street flooding, for example, that's common when we get heavy rain, yeah, that may happen. But once the rain ends, then that will all go back down into the gutters and into the ditches and into the spillways. Tornadoes, yes, a threat, okay? A threat for some isolated tornadoes. And that, too, coming from the guidance from the Storm Prediction Center, as well as there will be some healthy shear in the atmosphere. And remember that shear, whether it be directional shear, with wind coming from different directions as you go up with height, or with what's called speed shear. And that is a change in speed with height, velocity with height. We do have a positive shear environment, so a chance is there for some isolated tornadoes and also the potential for large hail. Right now, we're still warm, toasty. You can see where the rain is. Sturgis at 72. Let's get right to that radar. I got the dew points. It is downright gross and muggy in Three Rivers and Coldwater right now, and not far from it, where you see mid to upper 60s for dew points. It is muggy. Remember yesterday it was in the 50s. It was really comfy, upper 50s to around 60. There you go. All right. You can see those showers and storms, and thanks to our weather watchers there in Sturgis reporting some hail with these downpours. Now, this is what I would call like a pulse thunderstorm. This is just, they're going to bubble up, and then they're going to rain themselves out. But in the meantime, some lightning there, some downpouring rain there. Thanks for your report. I'm sure you're getting it in Constantine and in White Pigeon, or you're about to. Certainly along US 12 to Sturgis, moving right along there to Quincy and Coldwater, and then moving west along US 12 as well, right along the Michigan-Indiana line. Looks like Edwardsburg, the Eddies are getting wet with some of those thunderstorms. But notice it's just that one little area for now. Highs today almost hit 90. Oh, we came so close. GR, Kalamazoo, Three Rivers, Benton Harbor, all at 89 degrees. Lansing, the state capital, at 89 degrees. But we still haven't had a 90-degree day, but that's going to change as we get to the weekend. Let me show you what the high temperatures are looking like for the weekend as we look at the 7-day. There's your weather day alert, or weather alert day for Wednesday. And again, we're targeting early afternoon, 2-ish on the early side, 9-ish p.m. on the later side. That's our weather alert day. Everything is moving out of here by late Wednesday night. Probably some cloud cover to start the day with Thursday morning, daybreak. But I think we'll be trending toward the sun. We'll be trending not only with lower temperatures in the 70s, but with slightly lower dew points, right? Slightly lower dew points. We're looking for those dew points to fall from around 70 down into the upper 50s to around 60 by Thursday morning. So that'll be nice. You see the low temperature there Thursday morning. Remember, you can always look at the low temperatures, the minimum temperatures, to get an idea of what the dew points are going to be. Somebody said hello to Will. Will's in here? I got to look back. I missed a lot of comments. So did Will ambush the feed here? I'm scrolling back. I'm not seeing it. So I don't know if Will popped in here. I'm not seeing it, but if he did, hello to Will. And Will and I, by the way, are going to be splitting the shift tomorrow. Not splitting it. We're going to be sharing the shift tomorrow. So we'll both be here tomorrow. All right. So there's what we're looking at for the 7-day. Juneteenth, Thursday, looking really nice. But we start to warm back up on Friday, and the heat and humidity really hit on Saturday. And Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, just in case you didn't know, mid-90s or hot. So I thought I'd put some graphical help on there for anybody who doesn't already know that. And that's what I'm calling hot, because look, if we have 94, I just ran this just as like some hypothetical numbers. If we do get to a 94, a high of 94, and for those who know a little about the models, that's the blend. The blend has 94. I got to tell you, the GFS is going 96 on Sunday, 95 on Monday. So 94 might be a little conservative, but I don't think so. But if we go with a 94, and if you talk about a dew point, you see our lows are going to be in the mid-70s. I think our dew points are at least going to be in the low 70s. So I ran a 94 air temp with a 73 dew point, and I get a heat index of around 103, 105. That's what I think we're looking at Sunday and Monday, maybe relaxing a little bit. But Tuesday, I still think we could do triple digits. Saturday, I think we'll be in the upper 90s. Those are hot days. But listen, when we're talking about a heat index that's going to be approaching 105, which is the potential for Sunday and Monday, we don't play with that. I mean, that's hot even for the folks down south. All right, that's hot. So just keep that in mind and prepare. Fast Fridays at the KZoo Speedway finally looking good. Friday's weather looking great. Jesse, the goats don't like thunder and lightning tomorrow afternoon. Get them in the barn. Mary, hello to you. Patricia, hello to you in Portage. Sherry, not camping in the zoo. Not tomorrow. And if you're camping over the weekend, remember two things. If you're outside, especially in the sun, sunscreen, and of course, water. Stay hydrated. Just got that rain in Centerville. Laura, thanks for the report there. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and skate on out of here. I know I missed a lot of comments. I apologize for that. But hopefully, anyway, we got a good rundown on the weather. I appreciate you being here. I'm going to be live with an update on ARC, West Michigan. When is the heat wave going to end? That's a really good question there, Chris. I know that you're interested in that. Tell me when it's going to end. Boy, Chris, you are not going to be happy with my report. Now, I will tell you this. The heat wave, if that's what you want to call Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, and I totally am on board with that. I agree with that. Even into Tuesday. Oh, I got Tuesday up there too. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, hot. Wednesday, it relaxes a little bit. But I will say this. We're going to stay into the mid to upper 80s, I think, even into next week. So you know what? We would call this, I guess, you can call this a pattern change, right? We're talking about a noticeable, substantial difference, right? In this case, in our temperature pattern from 70s and 80s to upper 80s and 90s. And to me, when you have a change like that that's going to last for several days, I would call that a pattern change. And I got to say, I think this is going to be something that's going to stick around probably to the end of the month. Chris, probably to the end of the month. Thanks for the thanks, Tanya. Tina, hydrate. That's a key. Lillian, hello to you in Portage. Christian, any chance this weather event could be a dud? Christian, there's always a chance. But I just don't think it's not likely. I mean, it is not likely that this is going to be a dud. And, typically on my page, my Facebook page, I'm going to get somebody out there who's going to be saying like, I bet it's not going to do anything tomorrow. By the way, I do cut and paste those, and I have those in a file. So those people never show up the day after, But anyway, Let's see. Elizabeth, hello. Caitlin, yeah, can you show us the rundown map for tomorrow again? Let me see if I can back up just a little bit here. Here's what it's looking like. There's that radar, by the way. Let's take another look at it. There, it's like it's running right up and down US 12 from Coldwater to Sturgis and then right along US 12. Again, Constantine, Centerville now seeing some of that rain. Three Rivers starting to get a few sprinkles. If you travel south down 131 out of Three Rivers, you know you're getting it. Back where it goes down to 2 lanes there, right? And then west along US 12 to Edwardsburg, where we got a little thunderstorm. Niles, if you look to your east, you can see it there. All right, let me go backwards here. And we'll get the rundown on the map let's see. There we go. Here's the hour by hour. One more time for those in the back. All right, here we go. Midnight tonight, overnight, couple of showers possible, stopping in at 3 a.m., but this is not severe. Even though there might be a rumble of thunder, this is not severe. We start off with clouds and muggy conditions tomorrow morning. We pop a little sunshine in late tomorrow morning. That's going to fuel the pump there, prime the pump for severe storms. Look at that. We're going to make it up close to 80. And then here they come. 3 o'clock, knocking on the door. 4 to 5 o'clock, rumbling right on through. Will and I are going to be quite busy, I think, doing this tomorrow. 7 o'clock, East Siders coming your way from the Thumb all the way down to Detroit, coming your way. I got to tell you right now, I don't know if the Tigers are they home against the Pirates. I know they beat the Pirates tonight. So if they're home, that even if it's an evening game tomorrow, that probably won't work. Tomorrow night, you see, we still have some showers. Those showers are associated with that area of low pressure, by the way. That's going to be spinning right on through. But the severe threat should be over easily by 11 o'clock tomorrow night, probably before that. Lily, thanks for the thanks. Hump day tomorrow. You're right. Hump day tomorrow. Let's see. It looks like I got to do some gardening. There we go. We got that. All right. Jessica, will there be cooling centers open? We're checking in on that on our newsroom, and we've got a few days before we get to that, so we'll stay with us. That's something that our newsroom is working on for sure. Sturgis was bad. Seth, if you got any pics, let me know. Thank you. And I hope everything's all right there now. Ashley, 72 in Muskegon. That would be probably Thursday with some cooler air coming in. But then it's going to start to warm up. Chris, good to see you. And hello to Eli. And by the way, I am bummed, super bummed. I was ready to head out to the track, but rained it out. Jan, we need just a little bit, right? A little bit of rain. Sharon, thanks. I hope we all have some good luck with that weather. Kathy, thanks for the thanks. And thanks, Elizabeth. Jesse, the goats, just keep them in the barn, buddy. They're not going to like the thunder tomorrow afternoon. Aneska, yes, there's always a chance that it's not going to be as bad as the models depict, but we go with probabilities here, right? We have to go with probabilities here. And I think that you're in a much better camp by saying this, will probably produce some nasty storms than to say that it won't be too bad. If you come out to Michigan's Adventure, better be prepared. Oh, Ashley. Oh, I know that. I've been out there when it's been cool, and that water is no fun. I love the water park, by the way, Michigan's Adventure. I mean, I live at the water park when I go to Michigan's Adventure, which I don't think I've been since COVID. But it has to be a warm day. Yeah, it has to be a warm day. I've been there when it's chilly, and I don't like that. Shar, good evening to you. Jarrett, could be severe. August 1st and 8th, back-to-back weeks of sprint cars. All right. I will look at it on my calendar for sure. Chris, Joellen, hello to you. Judy, Saturday's your grad party. Stay inside the AC for sure and drink water if you're outside. Patricia, cut the grass tomorrow in Portage. Yeah, it'd be better to wait till Thursday, but yeah, you can do it tomorrow. But I'd download our free weather app, and I would definitely not be doing it if you're hearing thunder. That's for sure. Tracy in Shipshewana tomorrow. Have your app ready, and listen, be ready in the afternoon, early afternoon to mid to late afternoon. Be ready. Elizabeth, good night to you. And you work at Michigan's Adventure. Ashley, I love it. I love the park, but like I said, I love the water park there. Thunder jackets for pets. Keith and Melissa, yeah, that's a real thing. Obviously, for pets that don't handle the thunderstorms very well. All right, I got to skate. Thank you so much for being here. It's 9:33 on the clock. Oh, I bet you were packed today. Listen, Ashley, you guys are going to be super packed over the weekend. It's going to be nutso there over the weekend, Ashley. Barb, good evening. Colin in the house. Aaron, hello to you in Calhoun County. 911. Oh, Aaron, thank you so much. And thanks for your work in the center there. Thank you very much, Marcy. I appreciate it. Hey, we just put up a new GR cam, so I try to use it in every one of my weathercasts, looking right down south there, down the Grand. Got the Blue Bridge there. You got the museum. You got the new center that they're building there on the south side of US 131. It's a great view. So thanks for hanging with us there. Oh, okay, cool. Well, I can't make it there Friday, unfortunately, Chris. Sorry about that, buddy. Philip, heavy rain around Sturgis. All right. Oh, good for you, Ashley. You're missing the fun. Oh, well, we'll see. I mean, they're all forecast models, right? They're forecast models. I don't, I'm just not thinking that this is going to be breaking up heavily or with along this front. It could. It's happened before. But like I said, we got to go with probabilities. And I think the most probable outcome is that we'll see some storms forming along that frontal boundary, which could be on the stronger side. Sturgis getting slammed. Barb, thanks for that report. Let me see if I can get back to the radar here. See if we can see it real quick. Oh, I think it's the other way. Hold on. Do I got it here? There we are. There you go. Wow, that's sort of hanging out right over you guys there, Barb and Sturgis. Coldwater to Sturgis to Centerville, all the way over to Edwardsburg. That's just camping out over US 12. It's almost like it's maybe it's waiting for that world's longest garage sale or something there. Missed it. All right, everybody, I got to skate. It is 9:35 on the clock. I'll be live at 10 on Arc West Michigan, live at 11 on News Channel 3, the mothership. Jeff Porter back in the saddle tomorrow morning. Give him a good greeting. He'll have live updates 4:30 to 9, must-see TV. Latest on the timing and the potential intensity of the storms for our Weather Alert Day Wednesday. He's got you again at noon. I'll be back at 5:30, and 6. Jeff and Colin will be double teaming anything that happens in the morning and early afternoon tomorrow. Will and I will be double teaming anything that happens from early afternoon to late tomorrow night. So we've got you covered. Not only, of course, on air, but also right here online. We'll be streaming on YouTube. We'll be streaming on Facebook. We'll be streaming on our website, WWMT.com. Do not forget, right? Download our free weather app. You'll have a good chance to work it out tomorrow. It's free. If you don't like it, get rid of it. Tanya, thank you so much. You be safe too. That's something for everybody, right? Sturgis getting a lot of rain right now. Okay, thanks. Thanks for that report. All right, good night, everybody. Like I said, if I don't see you tonight on the tube, I'll catch up with you again tomorrow. It's going to be an active afternoon tomorrow and early evening. But like I said, Will and I will be streaming this on Facebook as well and on YouTube. So catch up to us on those channels, YouTube and Facebook, as well as our website. And, of course, on air. We'll be there, too. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Hey, we made it past Tuesday. Let's hit hump day hard so that we can get out of it, and then we're aiming for the weekend. Good night.